What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? It's going down right now. Mayhem Monday. Stuck at a green light. Yes, indeed. Okay, we about to get it popping tonight. Please believe me. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. This is your girl, Forever the Realist, stuck at a green light. Okay? If any of the content makes you uncomfortable, please choose something else to do with your time. But right now, it's time to unwind. It's time to join the community when we're discussing issues and situations that is going down in our community. All right, now let's get it tonight. Okay, this topic is to not be taken lightly. We are talking about the broken family, the dangers of labeling. We're breaking down stereotypes. I'm about to break down stuck at a green light. Stuck at a green light is simply this, it goes two ways. All right, I want to tackle down the Black American community, the Black and Brown community. All right, because Black lives ain't gonna matter until it matters to Black lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to look at our culture in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? How we move with one another. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about stereotypes. We're kicking them down. We're talking about the issues and we coming up with them solutions. You know what I'm saying? So join the community, chime in, comment. And tonight, if you know me and I know you, you got my number. You can definitely call in. Absolutely. It's going down in cyberspace tonight. And before I say anything, the other way to stuck at a green light is that green light is those opportunities, those, moments that you had, or just with anything that you want to do as an entrepreneur, or whatever your desires are, but it was something that was holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Something that you have no control over. You know what I'm saying? That held you back, and you just whatever you had to deal with, you just kept it pushing, kept it moving when the timing was right. It's all about timing. Okay. So how are you literally when you stuck at a green light? Are you mad? Are you frustrated? Is it road rage? Or are you patient? Are you praying? Are you humble, knowing that it's probably something that's protecting you from something that you know nothing of? You know what I'm saying? So join the conversation tonight. Get it? Okay, all right. Hey, Auntie, I'm watching you. Oh, yes, we got Makara Johnson up in here commenting on the comment because we got the beautiful in cyberspace tonight. We got the legendary, beautiful, silky fine and spaceship with your girl forever cyberspace. Up in the spaceship. It is definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the broken family, okay? The broken family. We got to get rid of these labels, all right? So it's going down tonight. So let's get it. Hey, what's going on, Tasha? You know what it do. Hey, cuteness, and hey, cuteness to you. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Yes, indeed. Let's speak on it. This is a very hot, steamy situation tonight, but it's very necessary. And we got to talk about it, and that's what we're going to do. But right now, it's time to wind down, get your drink. And that can be water, juice, vodka, Hennessy, Chardonnay, what you say. Get your smoke if that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Be you. It's time tonight. We about to boogie on down. So I'm about to play a bomb hit titled It's Alright by your girl, Silky Fyne, featuring OG Little Mama. Let's get it popping, none stopping. I'm going to give some time for people to come on in. Turn up your speakers. Turn up your speakers. It's going down on the ever hot Mayhem Monday. Turn up them speakers. Hey. Let's get it. I ain't mad at you. Yeah. Come on, let's get it. It's time to turn up right now. Let's get it. Hey. I've been through a lot, from the top to the bottom, and to clear my thoughts. Come on with it. Just say fuck. Really never did trust him. Rather see you doing bad, but to say you really love him. I got Silky Fyne in cyberspace tonight. We're getting into the topic. Broken family. It's time to look at the coaches and the marriage. Let's get it. It's alright, it's alright, we're still tight. 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 Facebook Live, YouTube Live, we getting it in. It's alright, it's alright. Let's unwind. It's alright. It's alright. Fall down, get mad, come me and tell a friend, tell a friend. You can make it if you want to. Just put your mind to it, tell yourself you can do it, just do it. It's alright, just know it's alright. Gonna be alright. You can do it, I did it, we did it. It's alright. And then you say, alright, alright. Do it all, I ain't mad at you. Bigger and better than that, and that's a fact. Been through it all, I done learned. Done better, doing better. It's no better than that. Nope, I ain't mad at you. Not mad at you. Nope, not mad at you. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. For real, mad at you. What you mad for? Come on, y'all. Let's turn up tonight. Alright, Mayhem Monday with your girl. Forever the realest. Stuck at a green light. It's going down tonight. Business is business, so I can never be mad. You bitches still thirsty, trying to catch up with my past. Half the things that I could, you would have never survived. Don't be so bitter, stop being worried about mine. 1 year later, still ain't did so fine. It's alright, it's okay, cause you know I inspire. I'm It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I ain't mad at you. So what you mad for? I ain't mad at you. It's all good. I peep gang. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I peep your energy and I peep mine. Feel me? So what you mad for? I ain't get it. I ain't mad at you. So mad. I ain't mad at you. Hey, and you better know it. That's your girl, Silky Fyne with It's Alright. You know what I'm saying? New music, new energy, new everything for those ears out there. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going down on Stuck at a Green Light tonight, honey. I got the legendary, beautiful, exquisite You know what? Before I even do this, I gotta let you guys know, like, I'm forever the realest, okay? You know what I'm saying? And I've always had a big fetish for female MCs, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s. Like, Silky Fine is someone that I truly admired, you know what I'm saying, growing up. She's hot stuff. And I'm just so excited to introduce. Okay. That's right, Dominique. Tell him, tell him. Yay! Hey! That's what it do. My girl about to come through. Silky Fine. Hey! What's up,
What's
gorgeous?
up? Hey,
What's going
forever.
on?
What's up, baby?
Man, just keeping it G. Just keeping it G.
And that's all we can do,
Yes.
baby. That's all we can do on this beautiful Monday night. And I'm just happy to be stuck at a green light. Ooh,
Yes. Amen. Amen.
yes.
You was looking fabulous. Okay.
Thank you, boo. You know, it's just a little hot up in here. Outside it's finally cooling down, but hey, we can't complain. You know, it's either hot or it's cold, but I'm here to keep it hot.
Hey, and you keeping it hot, honey, because you was looking too good for the
Thank you
hood.
forever, the realest.
Amen. I am so happy that I mean, you could be doing anything with your time. And I just thank you so much for,
Oh,
coming through. What it do?
well, I appreciate you for reaching out to me. And I mean, you know, I'm always honored. I'm always humbled that people still think about me. You know what I mean? So
Oh, you're unforgettable, Diva.
I appreciate the
Yes,
love.
you yes,
Okay.
you are. Like I said, look, so like I'm telling you, okay, like we gonna have to dive into the juice, because
Right. We
I
got to get to the juice, baby. Get to the juice.
yes, because I have always admired your music and the things
Oh,
you do. Coming up
oh,
in this industry, you got to understand that it's very important for us women, females, to really, pay homage to people that is really doing the
right.
kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Right. There's no compete. How you compete? There's no competeness with greatness.
You feel me? Well, I appreciate that looking like boom, boom, Belinda up in this joint. But yeah, I mean, you know, unity always is much better than competition because
Amen.
even if we're in a contest and we're up against the same award, it's to be like a fun game, you know, like a fun game of sports. It's never a personal issue or, you know, when we unify, that is a bigger strength.
It
So
is.
I never look at it as coming in competing. I come in and bring unity, love, peace. Let's do this. Let's go. You know?
Amen. Positive vibes only.
That's right,
Positive vibes
baby.
only. That's how we gonna grow. You know what I mean? Especially as a culture, especially as melanated, beautiful queens like ourselves. Like, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
So that's very vital. One thing that I can say, like what I admire about Stuck at a Green Light is that I can give your flowers while you here, Queen. You know,
Oh, I am so
absolutely,
appreciative to
absolutely.
that.
Man, I'm telling you, coming up as a female artist, I'm from LA, I'm from the West Coast, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I ran into Silky Fine like shit some years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what's up,
Exactly.
like 8, 10 years?
Right. Time don't
You
wait,
know?
baby. But thank
Yes,
goodness we
yes. And
still here, healthy. We still here working. So
yes,
it's just so many things to be thankful for during these trying times. Praying for the families. Police, put your guns down. Like I'm feeling
yes,
like they shouldn't even, that's a whole nother show. They need to put their guns down.
I mean, you know, you know, it is going down, Silk. Like, you know what I'm saying? That the whole, you know, George Floyd case, and you know, they're deciding the fate and everything that's going to transpire. Like, how do you feel about that situation that's going down right now? You know, with
I'm
the
just
whole situation, man.
I'm just in prayer because
Yes.
it's not something new. This is something that's been happening. And now, like, officers, did you forget you got cams on you? Like,
Mhm.
there's really no excuse for pulling out the gun, shooting these people. They're in handcuffs. It's just police brutality. We go, yeah, it's a whole lot. I don't like it. And I
Mhm.
just feel that
Yeah.
we've been overlooked, but it's going to take our culture to do something different as well, because it makes it hard for police to respect our culture when their job is watching these homicides that they didn't have anything to do with. So
Yeah.
quite naturally,
Consistently.
they're becoming comfortable with it. Like,
Yeah.
well, it looks like the gang members don't have a problem, so we'll
Mhm.
just wipe them out and help the gang people out or the streets. And it's just sad. You know, we got to stay in prayer.
We got to stay in prayer, and you got to protect your mind. You know what I'm saying? What you allowing to believe from the
Right.
information that you receive. You know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely what it is. It's like a woman that's in that relationship, or a man who don't love themselves. Like, how do you expect somebody else to love you and treat you good if you don't feel like you should be treated that way? Is the same
Correct.
dynamic with our culture.
That's how it is. That's exactly
You know
correct.
what I'm saying? And it's okay to do what you do. It's okay to be you, but it's about how you move with one another. It's about your mentality in the whole situation. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And that definitely bring us to the topic of the night. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yes.
Makara Johnson is hitting us up talking about protect your energy. Amen.
Hey, there go my niece. I can't see the comments or the
You
chats.
can't. I put it up on the screen. If you can't see it on the screen, it's right there, honey. Look, she posting it. Whenever I
But
speak out, I posted it on the bottom.
when I click chat, it takes me off the camera.
Oh no. See, you don't press chat. It
Oh,
should just show up because I do it. Like, I will press the comments to come through, and then it
oh,
should be at the bottom of our screen.
everyone can see and hear me, but I don't see it.
Amen. But yeah, the people is definitely watching, and the people can definitely see. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Makara Johnson is up in the
Thank
building.
you, Niecy Pooh. I love you. Auntie's baby, the original baby
Yes.
Silk.
Shout out to the nieces too, because for real, shout out to my niece too, Danica. Like, yeah,
Right. I love the nieces.
the nieces is in cyberspace, and my baby Ty, the
Yes.
girl is in the spaceship. Yes, indeed.
Right.
So,
Definitely.
so what do you feel? Yeah, she's like, yes, ma'am, get
That's
it.
her. That's her.
Yes, indeed. So, what do you think about the topic of the night? We're going to be discussing the broken family. You know, it's time to look at the culture in the mirror. Like, you know, it's so many levels to this.
Right.
So many levels. And the broken family is definitely something that needs to be discussed when it's coming down to looking at our culture in the mirror. So just
Right.
right alone with the broken family, like what are your views on that?
I'm like, it's just like we have become so accustomed to the unmarried couples having
Mhm.
children out of wedlock. And I feel that drugs play a very big part in broken families. A lot of people break the cycle. Some people start a cycle. Like, you could come from a family that's never experienced any broken families. And then
Mhm.
you can get one person that just pops up out of nowhere, want to do what they want to do, and then they create a broken family. So the thing is to break the cycles, not to create generations of children that think it's okay to just have children with anyone and, not really know that person. It's just like teen pregnancies. People don't discuss the right and the wrong, the right time. When should you have sex? How should you? It became like just everybody's out here doing what they want to do. And that comes from lack of parenthood. Shouts out to the single moms who really raise
Hey,
their children.
yes,
Shouts out to the single dads who
yes,
really raise their
yes,
children, because
absolutely.
it's important. And we can't cut the men out that do the right thing. You know what I mean?
Because
So
they're out there. They
yes,
truly exist. And we're going to speak up on these brothers too. So, because, it's some dang good dads out there that, we really got to just put focus on because it's a lot of pressure.
that's all it is.
It's a
Exactly.
lot of pressure. A broken family is to me, and we definitely on the same wave tonight, girl, because in my notes I put, a broken family is a family that's not united.
Yeah. And unity is important in
Man,
family and in friendship. You can't be one-sided. You can't just always have one narrow mind when right is right, wrong is wrong, and you try to give the benefit of the doubt. But a lot of times we cannot cover up wrong either, because then we make people think it's okay and they
mhm.
never get corrected. And that's why one of my new records, I reflect to how can I be right if I didn't correct my wrongs. We as people,
Absolutely.
we have a problem with identifying our
Mhm.
problem. We could tell you about everybody else. We could let you know about Susan, Karen, John, Rob. We could tell you everything about their business, but we're not even right. We don't work on ourselves enough. I think that we people, all color, races, whatever you're going through, work on yourself. It's not
Work
being
on
selfish,
it.
but
Amen.
it's selfless not to think of yourself and always put yourself less than you do everything else. God first, family, self. That's my keys to life.
Yes, and those are very important keys. That's the ways you can open doors.
You know,
Very
that's the
important doors
key.
that need to be open. You know what I'm saying? Definitely,
Mm,
and I know that you spoke on marriage, like, in your opinion, so like, why is marriage important? Why is that an important thing?
to me, marriage is important because it's sacred. That's why I'm
Hmm.
not married yet, because good, broken home men. No, no. But I think marriage is important
It's true. What
because
you said
you
is
should only get married when you're ready. I don't care if you get married at 19, 21, 70 years old. Just make sure that you're ready. And when you make those commitments, know till death do you part. Know that you met your friend, your soulmate. Don't get married and at the bachelor party, and a week after you done got married, you still messing with the chick from the bachelor party.
hmm.
So, there's a lot of people that do it and they get married just for the facade, just for the sake I'm married, and they really don't have love. You can see a
Hmm.
marriage couple. I was watching the TD Jake show last night. Envy. And I mean, you can tell when you're in a relationship that's full of motives on both parties. And I know the day I do get married, and I'm going to sing Romeo and Juliet, and I might be
Hey!
70 years old when I get married. But I know it's going to be a sacred love. It's
And
going to
it's
be a
gonna be.
friendship, a
And
soulmate. You could tell me everything, because I mean, I always did say, if I were to get married, because I have one child, one child's father, because we gonna kill that baby mama, baby daddy
We
drama.
killing it. That's exactly,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
it's
'Cause I'm
like
tired of the labeling.
yeah,
Tired of the labeling.
I've always been kind of sacred, and I'm very thankful that I didn't experience a lot of pregnancies
Yes,
and
yes.
getting rid of kids, and I'm just really thankful. I'm blessed. One son
Amen. Amen. See,
and my niece. That's my daughter too.
I could dig it. I could definitely dig it. One thing that I do want to bring up is that we're quick to say, karma is a BI. And we're quick
Hmm.
to point the finger at, God and the devil for the things that happens to us. But
Right.
yes, when we really got to look at these things, we got to understand that we do reap what we sow. You know what I mean? So when we dive into these relationships and we dive into
True.
sex and we're creating babies out of wedlock, out of marriage, it
Right.
leaves no option and there's no
Right.
security because people like to have sex.
Yeah.
Comes with sex is a whole
Mm.
lot in that 10 minutes of pumping. Is
Right.
it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? You have a new child, birth that is probably unwanted, unplanned, no choices here. But when it comes down to marriage, because I know a lot of people got issues with marriage and everything because of documentation, paperwork, whatever personal reasons, but it's giving both couples, it's giving both individuals in that couple a choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you get a divorce, it's a choice. And it's not hard. I mean, it's very hard to get out of. You know what I'm saying? But it's
It
not
is.
hard at all to get out of some stuff you ain't obligated to
Right.
literally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? In
It's
every way.
easy to get
And
in
that's
and
the thing with
hard
it.
to get out.
Yes.
And that's
And
the
we
old
like,
saying about trouble. It's easy to get in, but hard to get out.
and that's
And
what marriage is about because it's gonna be hard for your to get out
right,
of that junk because
right.
it
I'm
is
getting a
a
little warm.
we
But
chose
yeah,
to
that's definitely, that's just it's stigmatations, it's limitations, and it's definitely a commitment.
do.
So I would just suggest that people really know their husband or their wife, and
Amen.
and stick with them commandments, stick with those vows. I'm proud that my parents are still together, celebrating anniversaries and 40 years plus, just not that many years. I'm putting some extras, but over 35 years, going on 40 years of just being married. The
And
ups, the
that's cool that
downs,
you
never
even, yeah, that's dope. That you
never
even,
separated. And it means so much to me to have that background, because if it wasn't for moms and pops, I don't know. I was a single mom. I left my baby daddy. The rap career went up and it went down. And
mm-hmm.
it was like, what should I do? But with strong parents, that's why it's important to stick by your family. A lot of people
Yes.
run off. They get married for the wrong reasons. They get in relationships for the wrong reasons. And it's like you said, that karma come back and it's just a ugly situation. Sometimes God,
Right.
sometimes God calls you to be close to your parents, because you never know. Anything could happen to anybody. So to have a distant relationship with family, it's just like, let's break these curses. We got to
Yes,
keep
that's what's
family
important.
together.
Amen. Yes, yes. It's time to look at our culture in the mirror, folks. Like it's time to really get to the bottom of this because
Because,
black lives ain't gonna matter until we matter to black lives. Like hello,
right,
no,
right,
baby, oh, look at me, Bay Daddy. I like that. That might be a new little thing. Let, let
right,
me let me fix it. Let me fix it. No
right.
more baby mama. Did y'all see that? Okay, no more baby daddy. So, what do you think about the whole labeling of baby mama, baby daddy?
I think it's ignorant because it's raising our
Right.
children. I mean, straight up. When I was a little 7, 8 year old growing up we never heard the word baby mama, baby daddy.
When
We
do you
come
think
up.
this came about? This
I just think it just took one ignorant mofo to say, that's my baby
a
daddy.
trend.
Or I think in sentences, it's weird because normal English would say the baby's father or the baby's mother,
Or the
but
father of the child.
Ebonics just turned
So
it
and so.
into, yeah, Ebonics. I just think the language, the culture, baby mama, baby daddy. They even did a movie called Baby Daddy or something, you
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
So it's just like the word nigga. Our
Yes, the
grandparents
labeling.
our parents, they don't understand that culture. They don't like it. They're like, what do y'all have to say that in your records? And nigga and a nigga and a nigga, nigga, nigga. Then we're offended the moment somebody calls us a nigga.
Whoa.
So it's the same thing with this baby mama, baby daddy. I wish we could really break a lot of cycles, but it's here to stay. It's like,
I
uh,
mean, we got to
we
start with self. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say the father of my child, people. It's okay to say the mother of my child. I think the
right.
differences in terms and labelings need to definitely, come about. We need to break these stereotypes types down because, when you hear that baby mama, baby daddy, it's looked at as a joke, but it's far, far from a joke.
Right.
We got the bitterness that comes in, and we got the dangers of the baby mama, baby daddy. Now, there's many levels to this, people, to where with the baby mama, baby daddy, there's a lot to come with it. You got people that's killing their baby mamas and killing their baby daddies over custody battles and child
Right.
support.
Right. And that's just like communication, unification within family,
Mhm.
because a simple phone call can eliminate any child support issues. You don't necessarily have to be with the other parent because some
Mhm.
relationships just don't work. And
They just don't.
a
And it's
lot of
okay.
people, they don't jump into marriage because you really do have to get to know someone, and everything is always peaches and cream. But then 2 years later, that's when you really know, is this somebody I could really deal with, be
Mhm.
with?
Yeah, because
You
you got
know,
the honeymoon stage, you got that player stage, that player risk that
right,
can swoop you off your feet stage. You know what I mean?
right. That's why I think God has in my path to travel many countries, and who knows, my husband might be from Monaco or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I'm not limiting myself. I love being single where I can really practice celibacy again. No, I'm not Virgin Mary, but I ain't got to be out here sleeping around and being with this man and that man. And I can truthfully say, thank you, Lord, for having me cleansed, healthy,
Amen.
um,
Yep.
to have the strength, because there's so
Yes.
many women who are nymphos. It's so
Mhm.
many men who are perverts. You know what I mean? They're not in a relationship for the unification, for the growth. They're just love or lust. That's what I say. Love over lust. Don't lust for me, because
Don't
then you
trust
have no
me.
trust in me. So
Girl,
yeah,
where that
you
song at?
gotta break it down.
Where that song at, so that was, yeah, don't
Ooh,
lust for me. Love for me.
right. Yeah,
Amen.
don't
Yes.
lust for me, because then you don't got trust for me. You're just out here wilding. And not only the COVID, the STDs, the sexual
The
transmitted diseases.
STDs
And it's
is
like
there,
you
people.
still with your mother's, you're still with your child's mother, but you still out here bringing that lady stuff. So bitterness comes from those type of relationships. It's called respect. And all women are not the same. Some women can accept a man cheating. Some women, they just want the sake of a man. They be like, baby, it's open season. However, the relationship must make go. If you are in an open relationship and you guys are happy with it, hey, but
You
it's
know what I
just
mean?
not with to each his own, basically.
Right.
Because at
Right.
the end of the day, there's so many things that are accepted in 2021 that you could not get away with in 1981.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you look 30
Yeah, you used
years,
to have to
20
get married
years.
to the person you.
You can marry a woman, can marry a woman. I mean, like stuff that our children
Mhm.
or us as children wouldn't even dream of. It's like you can do it, freedom this, freedom that, but we still don't have freedom of speech. We still don't have privacy. So it's so many contradictive, conflictive things that it would take Einstein and the rest of the motherfuckers to come back and get it together.
Man,
Because
we
these
need to get
scientific, these
we
man-made
need to get
laws,
together.
these breaking up families. It's
Yeah,
like the system, they break families up or
they
they won't have
do.
a job.
Yes.
There's some people who
You
should
stand
never be in a
on the
custody battle.
same.
It's communication.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
motherfucker, I know where you live, you know where I live, something go wrong, your ass is in trouble.
Okay, but
Cause
I mean, but still, what if a dude like vice versa is not willing to comply? Like when you are someone, like I can say for, I'm the forever the realist. I'm speaking from self. Like I know. What if you try so hard to communicate with someone to prevent them from going into child support and they still so like somebody's bitter here or somebody's feeling some type of way for where the man or a woman don't want to financially support their child,
comply. Right.
to where
And
you feel like you got to do it then. I mean, with,
yeah,
you know?
it's to me, I'm a person who I never dealt with it. Me and my child father, we did not stay together. I left my child's father when my child was 4, and my child is
Mhm.
26 years old. I'm
Mhm.
thankful we
That's-
didn't go through that.
mhm.
Baby daddy
Yeah,
went where
man.
he went. He left the
That's
state, and
all.
I was never one of those bitter baby mamas. Out of the 20 years, I might have talked to him about 3 or 4 times. My baby needs some shoes, motherfucker. But when I never was a basher. I never was like, you can't see him. Oh, fly him straight to where you at. There go your son. You got a chaperone. I'm not going out there. But it's just like it took a long time for my son to build a relationship with his dad, but he saw as he got older, like now they like this. His dad came, he visited, but like through his childhood, and I used to just tell his dad, it's a simple phone call. It's a
Mhm.
simple send him a
Yeah,
card.
that's
It's
yeah.
just a simple how was your day today?
You know
And
what? Too? That made me think about a
I
question.
used to
Hmm.
right. I used to tell my child's father, like, I know men in prison with lifetime
Hmm.
sentences that have a better relation with their child. So there is no excuse.
Hmm.
When you're sane and when you got it, mentally stable and you're sane and you should always communicate with your child.
With your child, and you know what? You bring to attention. I got Forever Glitter Box page. Everybody's welcome. Join. Share. I have a post by a woman named Crystal Ramirez, and her post is asking absent parents, those parents who have nothing standing in the way, like what you just said, nothing standing in the way
Right.
reaching and communicating with their kids, reaching out. Should kids be obligated to reach out? Is one question. And then the second question is when is it okay to cut off the absent parent? Is it ever okay?
I feel like a child should not have to build a relationship
Yeah,
because they're a
yes,
child. Like
yes.
that's putting an adult responsibility
Ability
on
on
a
a
child.
child.
So if
That
they're
is
trying to
no
remember their homework, their activities, then that's kind of a burden on a child. Now once the child is 16, 17, they kind of can make a better choice.
problem.
If they don't want to be bothered, I respect people's choices.
Mm-hmm.
And if the parent is all out to lunch, then they're not right. You can't expect the child to have an adult responsibility.
Ability of that nature. I mean, and then I mean, because that's true. Because sometimes it's like, well, then cut the sucker off. Like, what's the point of you being around if you're gonna be like this? But like, it's
Yeah,
one key thing that you said, Silk, when you said that the child would eventually see that parent for who they are themselves. I am a walking testimony of that. You know,
right,
I'm very blessed to have my father, to have had, my father, RIP to my father, my mother still living, blessing, beautiful. But I
right.
was very blessed to have my mom and my dad. So when it comes down to my son, it's been hard because it's so many levels to this. But it's been
Yes,
very vital for him to have a relationship with his father, and ain't no telling, people change. And so my
right.
son would get his own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He'll eventually come to me like, dang, moms, or he'll eventually go to his dad like, dang, dad, I see what you were saying about moms. So let your kids
right,
choose. If the baby daddy, baby mama ain't abusive, ain't this, that, this, let your kids choose. So enough with the bitterness,
right,
more with accepting the fact that it didn't go the way it should have went. Accept the fact that you guys didn't work out. Go yourself away. Find a
right,
level of communication where you guys could communicate the needs of the child
right.
and
You
co-parent.
have to you
Co-parent
have to
instead of
let the
single parent. It's a
yes.
difference.
You
Yeah.
have to let the bitterness go because and a lot of times, because from my experience, when my son was a juvenile and getting in trouble, and being a single parent, you got one child, they don't have siblings, they
Mhm.
really bored in the house by themselves,
Like me,
and
girl. I
it's
got
like,
one too, and I don't think another one.
right. It's like you try the activities, you do this, but the
Yeah.
moment they go out to the schools and hang, they learn this and they learn that. So my son was in a lot of trouble as a juvenile. And he's in camp, he's in placement, just being a boy. Like, and it was a time where without my son, I was like, I could take the record deal, but with being away from my son was putting a toll on me. So a lot of times when people keep the children away from the other parent,
Yeah.
that caused a lot of mental stress, a lot of worrying, and it caused people to go do drugs and they never
Then
get
it could
better.
become violent. People will
Yeah,
have a rage, like, you know what I'm saying? You just have this level of acceptance that we have to have when it comes down to, these situations in our community. Like we
right,
lose the respect for one another. Like, just remember when you were sticking your thing in that thing and everything was all good. Like, try to go back
right.
to that time.
Right. The respect level has left. It's like everything is so disrespectful
Man,
that
even
we
when the girl,
forgot about.
the girlfriend and the boyfriend come in, it's like, don't forget the baby mama made sacrifices. The baby mama laid up
Right.
on this bed and birthed this child. This baby mama thought that we was gonna be married together. And you cannot knock the baby mama, and that needs to stop too. The baby mama
And
and
then
the baby daddy. Disrespect, gotta go. Gotta go.
it, yeah, and then when the baby father go have 3, 4, 5 more kids by different women, it's kind of like that's not stable either. So what are we teaching our children? What's good? Will they really know how to appreciate a relationship? Will they know how to love? Because a lot of times our children are exposed to different situations where my son is now 26 years old and we still battle. I mean, it's like we really battle because he's grown now.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
always say, whatever, your past is your past. I've never been one to live in the past. I'm thankful for my past. Thank you, Lord, for getting me through. And when you survive different obstacles, when you can still be a smile on your face. When people can't strip you from your pride, your dignity, I feel like our new generation, they were never taught about dignity, pride,
Mhm.
self-respect. Without self-respect, who's going to respect you? So it's just a lot of corrections that start at home. And a lot of times, if you can't get it from home, you do go to your neighbor's house, or you do feel love when you see a home cooked meal down the street, but then you eating top ramen and hot link sandwiches,
Mhm. Mhm.
difference. So, any comments? Because I must have texted about 75 people.
You on your cell phone, huh?
Yeah,
Girl, the comments is coming in, girl. I'm just posting them under the screen. I can't stand that you can't see it.
I
But
can't see it because it's like
but
I'm not interacting with my people
it's up,
because I invited at least 75 people. So it's like
man.
I can't tune in.
We got Tony up in here. Tony had posted earlier. I've never liked the baby mama, baby daddy terminology. I've always found it to be negative,
Hmm.
negative dynamic.
Definitely.
Yes, yes. So, it's definitely going down, Silk. And one thing that I can admire about this is that it's always a way to locate it and to review it. And you're going to see what's up. You're going to be like, oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
But that live interaction, that's
Yes.
the live interaction. That's it for me. Like, that's why when I do go live on Instagram, I got to interact. I hate to jump on a celebrity's live and it's a million questions and they just ignoring everything. Why
Yeah.
are you going live? To connect with the people.
People.
If you don't have no connection, then your live is not live.
Uh-huh.
So people gonna
Absolutely.
leave your live because they're not getting a response. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
Shouts out to my god niece Callie, who gave me my laptop without my power cord. So the first thing I'm gonna go do tomorrow, because I sent you the link to Niecey
It's
Callie. I
so
love
good.
you. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to hope I can go to Best Buy or wherever and match me a power cord. Thanks.
Yes, yes. And you know what? I'm learning something too, Silk. Like I can see when you on your cell phone, you can't see the comments at the bottom of the screen.
Right. So that's
So
why
that's something too that I'm like, all right, because the comments is coming in and they coming
I
in.
know. I mean, I not sent the email and text blast and alerted everybody, and they like we was on there, you wasn't saying nothing. Yeah.
No, it's popping, Silk. Like the vibes is definitely going down.
Okay.
Definitely
Well, I'm
going
gonna
down.
need to hear some of them comments or tap in with what is the crowd, what are the viewers, what's their interaction with what we're talking about. So just keep me
Yes,
posted because I
yes.
have no CISO.
That's dang. That's crazy. It's always something, but it's all
Right.
good because I know on my end everything is fine like wine.
Huh. Well, mine's is shade with a glass of lemonade.
Shay with a glass of lemonade.
Lemonade. You
Silky
see
Fine is
the
up in
tint.
cyberspace with your girl forever. Yes, nothing but the real is going on right here, honey. Can you handle it? All right, can you handle it? Yes, indeed. So let's dive into the music. Okay.
Hey,
Yes, indeed. Let's dive into the music. All right. And
Every
the
time I
thing
try to
is,
lead a game, they keep calling me back, and I'll be like, hey. Every
dang,
time I try to lead a game, they be calling me back, and I'll be like,
y'all,
hey,
y'all not ready.
music.
Y'all not ready.
The
All
music is
right.
in me, it never been on me. I don't
So,
do no for phony. You
so,
know, it's just like I try to stop. I done went to school again. I done went and got a great job, several of them. But it's like the energy, the comments, the emails, it make me feel like if I don't give these people what they want, then I'm not succeeding. I'm not fulfilling my diehard fans. And I just
man.
mwah. For people to stay down over 20 years, I mean, that's just a blessing.
It is all
That's
in
a
one.
blessing.
Yes, it
That
is.
is truly a blessing. So
So,
I know media or, you know, a lot of people don't tune in. But once we got social media, everybody's a star. Boy, you go buy you 15,000 views, you can get you some hyped up stuff,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like
and people really be
with
doing it. Everything is not what it seems.
with social media, everybody's a star. They're a
Yeah.
model, they're a twerker, they're TikTokers, they're doing their thing. So I just know that what I bring to the game is always organic and it's always authentic because of my history in this thing that we call hip hop.
You got too much. Oh my God, you got too
I,
much
it's,
history.
it's blessings. Like
Like too much history.
it's blessings, you know,
Yeah.
because opportunity is for everyone, but it's how you position yourself. What
Mhm.
God have for you, he does not have that thing for me. I cannot try to jump in the line of what somebody else have. God give us many talents, many gifts. He know where to position us. Like
Yeah.
when I go to work every day, I love being a healthcare provider. I love helping people. I love making people smile. So it's like I I never been a taker. I've always been a giver. You know, you got difference. You got your takers. They want to
Yeah,
take
you
this,
sure do.
take
Yes,
that,
you do.
take that.
With the
And
motive.
and when you're a giver, you know, people think I'ma take it anyway. You're not taking shit. I'm giving you some game. I'm giving you the best that I can give you. I'm going to record records with people who never was heard of because that's what was blessed to me.
Yeah.
Easy, he didn't know me. Well, he probably heard because I was rapping at a young age, but he probably heard, you know, my little rap, snatching the mic, taking mics from whoever, freestyling. Never was I a battle rapper. I'm always top of the dome. It's a vibe. It's a feeling. You know, it's just brainstorming, and that's
Mhm.
what I loved about hip hop. I
Yeah.
have the ability to freestyle. People
Yeah.
say, oh, freestyling is whack. Yeah, it's whack when you're like door. Then
When
I
you're
was
whack.
sore. Then I was bored. Then I said, give me some more.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
that's
Yeah,
very
freestyling is whack when you're whack.
right. But when you can
Makara
just
says the world,
melodically,
look, Makara says the world will be surprised with her comeback. There's a lot of great things going on behind the scenes, honey.
I know that's right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kudos, kudos. And that's where I'm at. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to
As you
motivate.
should be.
I'm here to inspire because I just look and I say, thank you, Lord, because I was able to do songs with people that other people would probably never even think
Okay,
about
no,
doing
no, no, no.
songs.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there, so because you just diving into the juice. You know what I'm
To the
saying?
Zeus, baby.
Yes. So yes. Let's dive into that. You said you have worked with
Shouts out to my
some people that they
ladies.
never thought would, you know what I'm saying? So can you name a few of them people that you have worked with?
Right. Now I'm speaking on the not the Snoop Dogs, not the Sugar Frees, not the Tupacs, not the Easy E's. I'm speaking on after. I made a name for myself. I
Mm-hmm.
went and rapped with females,
Mm-hmm.
nothing but females. So when the trickeration come and the females are bickering and bickering, and I'll be like, I'm still that same bitch. I'm the one that rapped with Miss Kizzy, Natural Red, Lady Duchess, Ice Girl Diamond, Big Chan, Wayne D, Forever, Miss
Hey.
T. Like, I mean, I could keep naming I can name on fingers and toes because I have a passion for music. I never wanted to be the best, the dopest, the hardest. So I contributed by giving my flavor. Come in the studio with me. Watch how I work. Watch how I
Yeah.
do some ad libs to give my sisters the intuition, not to be like, oh, I'm going to compete with you. I went and took time to record with half the West Coast. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just so many obstacles in the music game. And when I isolate myself, it's not because I'm mad. It's not because I don't like people. It's because I know who I am and I'm not really sure who you are. So I'd rather just protect my energy, protect my space, because
Positive vibes only.
it took me a long time to get here.
But
So
so, like, what inspired you to do this? Like, this is a just, you was out like, with Easy E, like Tupac and Sugar
my
Free Snoop, like you
right,
got songs with these like West Coast pioneers, honey.
my
Like,
inspiration, right,
what did you feel in the midst of the greatness, honey?
girl, I was feeling like on top of the world. Like I loved that was the best thing. I told my grandmother, rest in peace, when Easy E and NWA would come on, Yo MTV Raps and all that. I was like, Grandma, I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him. I promise you, I'm gonna meet him. That's gonna be. I'm gonna work with him. But I really had a crush on Easy E, because who wouldn't? But when I met him, that changed. It was like brother and sister. He just knew we were all kind of tomboys at that time.
Uh-huh.
Shouts out to my GBM members, Big
Right,
Chan, T
Easy
Ski, Ice
E.
Girl Diamond. Those
I
were some of
feel
the best times
coming.
coming up. Those were like sacred times.
Yeah.
Like my life has been a movie ever since
Mhm.
I want to say I got into the rap game. I started rapping at 14, and I used to roll with a clique called the Rappeteers. And I
The
was in a group.
Rappeteers.
I was in a group, me and my homegirl Silver, and our name was the Rhymalettes, Peaches and Silver. So it was like salt and pepper, and it was peaches and silver. Because salt and pepper,
All
Run
right,
DMC, they inspired me to rap. So it was like, shit, this is what I like.
answering
Because it
all
was
my questions, y'all. This
it
is
was either gang banging or it was either rapping. So I
mhm.
didn't like what was happening to my friends and
Yeah,
stuff. I
yeah.
was like,
I can relate.
yeah. I
I
was
can
like, let me
relate.
get this diversity. But Easy knew where he got us from. So when he came up with the gangsta bitch mentality, it
Mhm.
kind of helped me at a young age because I already knew I was gangster, but I
Mhm.
learned how to use it and keep a gangster mentality, meaning don't take no shit. You ain't got to be in the mix, but when the mix come to you, you know how to mix that right on up.
Right, right,
Hmm.
right on.
So,
Absolutely. So
mhm.
what's up with the real LA girls? Like, I want to know like a little bit of that
Shouts
because I
out to
know you
my
spoke
home.
with Diamond.
Shouts out to Pretty Ice Girl Diamond. She is the
Yes.
creator of LA
What is
Girls.
the real LA girls? Yes.
Right. So she created this, and it's a group of us who have been friends for many, many years. And we just discuss each other's new projects and children and day-to-day living, and we just get together, chit chat, have a good time. And that's Diamond's project. So she's been shooting our pilots, and it take time because she's dropping all this hot music. She has her children that's into music and
Mhm.
everything, sports. So
I admire the sisterhood.
I'm just a
I'm really feeling the
supporter.
energy.
Yeah, I am a supporter of
Yes,
anything
you
that I
are. So,
feel
like, yes, you are. Like big
has
time,
greatness. Yes,
big time, big
that's why
time.
I'm like, I could never be a hater of
Never be a hater.
something that did. Like, I don't even hate on Beyonce. I don't even hate on Sweetie, like the hot milk. Like, why would I hate on someone who never was on the Easy E record, who never was on the Snoop Dogg, who never hit the Billboard charts? Like, why would I be a hater? So
Right.
it's just, I took a long break from music, and what
Mhm.
inspired me to come back is that social media allow people to share your music. And
Yes.
I'm looking like all these young girls, they're rapping Romeo and Juliet, and they're not even 23 years old. They weren't even born. And I would inbox them, and they're
And I'm
like,
gonna be playing that song at the end of the interview too.
and I would, because I respond to a lot of my
Mhm.
DMs because I'm a real one, like,
Yeah,
period.
okay.
So
That's
I
what's up.
would be like, how
Oh,
old are you? And they're like, I'm 23. My mama used to play this song and it's in my playlist. And I'm like, wow. And this is 21 years later. So, really quick, I also been getting DMs, text messages, emails. Silky, can we do Romeo and Juliet? Can we remake Romeo and Juliet? I just can't get to everybody. We cannot remake
so would
Romeo
you
and
do that,
Juliet.
sir? Would
We
you redo
cannot.
that?
We cannot remake Romeo and Juliet because I went in the studio and I re-recorded my Romeo and Juliet so that I'm re-releasing it. So I can't just throw out everybody on this record because I
Mhm.
personally, since the first time I saw you, I
I
just
knew
went
I
and
was
redid it.
attracted.
So
Attracted
I'm
to the act,
personally
how you
re
made it act. Don't start nothing you can't finish.
right. Well, I'm re-releasing it, boo. And after that, after I get my re-release of Romeo and Juliet, then we can discuss whoever wants to do the record. But yeah, business has to be in place. I got inspired once again. It was God because I'm looking at this gap.
Mhm.
And I always got to say, shouts out to Sweetie. Hit the
Sweetie is
Billboard
doing
charts.
it. She's
And I'm
doing
not really
it.
into, right, I'm not into the rap,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm into the stats. And
Right.
she is from the West Coast and she hit the Billboard charts. So I'm looking at
That's what's
21
up.
years
That's
and
what's
no
up.
solo female artist on the West Coast has hit the Billboard charts.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an inspiration for me to come
Mm-hmm.
back with an album, dropping singles every month.
So you brought up this album that you are working on and dropping singles every month, every month, every month.
Yes.
So, what is the
Yes.
name of this album that is coming about? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know I want to say congratulations to you because I am aware of someone's anniversary. So, come
Yes.
on, let's break it down. Let's
Yes. I
break it
decided
down.
I decided to call the album The Wedding Cake. For one, anybody know me, they know I keep there's a good new bud out and it's called Wedding Cake. It's called Wedding Cake. And I really
Did
like
I
the
see that?
cake.
Did I smell that? Okay, go ahead.
Right, sniff, sniff. But I really liked the bud wedding cake.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Getting married is a celebration, like wedding cake. And then I'm like, you know what? It's been 23 years since I dropped the Raw Silk album, 21 years since
Man.
I dropped the Come Up. So with all these great reviews and with God, he touches me. He talks to me. He said, this is the time, boo. You took your break. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nobody dropping no fire. You better come drop your fire. Drop your fire now. So I just took heed to God. I got back in the studio. I'm working. I'm not posting as much because people get intimidated and everybody start running around doing the rap race. And Silky, could you rap on here? Let me finish what I got going. Now I done sat
Hello.
back for many years, and ain't nobody asked Silky about no rap. So, I had fun in the beginning. I'm still documenting the project, which it will be a documentary following this
Okay.
album. So, yeah, I mean, wedding cake. Everybody get somebody, as we was talking about, broken families. Someone get married every day, every weekend, every so. Wedding cake was so catchy to me. I love the marijuana called wedding cake. It is my anniversary, and I am married to the game. So I couldn't come up with a better concept.
Wedding cake.
Yeah,
That's a dope name for an album. You know what I'm
thank you,
saying?
boo.
You know what? I
And
want to play a clip, okay? I want the people
uh,
to get a glimpse of what's to come from your girl, Silky Fine. Fine like wine. You know what I'm saying? Better with time.
forever.
Better know it. So, yes, I'm about to play a little snippety snip. You feel me? So let's get it popping, none stopping.
Non stop.
And I told her, come get it. I want a bitch that want a
Niggas
nigga
with
with money.
money,
I
my
think it's
girl
crazy,
took
don't
time.
get it.
Yeah.
And she gon' get it. And I'ma get it. She know I got it, yeah.
I love a nigga with money. When he fuck, call me honey. I'm his lover's friend and his motherfucking homie. It ain't in me, it's on me. Whack bitches is funny. I'm a hog and the gang is the money. Bitch, bricks and bands by any means in demand. Diamond rings on my hand. I'm Sylk and Fyne, my name brand. If your nigga got money, cuff your man. I'll have him sprung on this pussy. Private planes, traveling, huh? MHG, you know what the fuck it stand for? Bugattis and mansions and Maseratis and much more. Bitch, I'm spoiled. Right. GBM, MHG, gang. And I go out with a
Bitch
bang,
that want a nigga with money. And I told her, come get it. I want a bitch that want a nigga with money. I think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy. Shouts out to Ice
You ain't
Girl
gonna stop being
Diamond.
legendary. You ain't gonna stop being hot. You ain't gonna stop being the one, honey. Like for real.
Man,
Like for
I
real.
love a new. Hey, women call
Oh,
me honey. I'm his lover's friend. That's where I was at when we did
yeah,
that record.
honey, did.
Shouts, shouts out to Ice Girl Diamond, and
That's
that record
right.
features shouts out
Why
to
she
Compton
saying, get
Menace. He's on that
it?
record. And I mean, that's where I was at that time when we
I'm
recorded
done with
that
you.
record. And I'm just thankful through strength. I cut that long 20 something year relationship with a man that wasn't never going to the chapel, that wasn't getting
Come
married.
on, y'all. This
So
is the
he
best
was
place
my
right now to learn
he
the
was
game.
my
For
he
real.
was my homie lover friend long enough. So yeah, that's where I was at with that record. You better handcuff him if he really yours, because he been dealing with me for 20 some years. So I was tired of playing them games.
Get it.
So I'm a
Come on,
feature on that
son.
record. That was on the Ice Girl Diamond project.
Man.
So in my project, the wedding cake, you will be getting sophisticated grown lady, because y'all know, I'm not no baby. I'm still trying to keep it up though. I'm trying to keep the glow, baby.
You
But
got the
you will
glow.
be
You ain't
getting.
trying nothing, boo. You got it, honey. There is no trying to
Yeah.
what you already got.
All right now, shake it like a towel feather. It was hot, so I just sweated out my hair today. But baby,
I'm loving it.
I will be delivering a
OMG,
sassy.
she talking to me. I'm trying to read them all to you, girl, because it's going down. I can't wait till you relook at this, Sylk. You're going to be like, man, because it's comment on comment on comment. My girl talk about OMG. She talking to me. Yes. And it's a lot of
Yeah.
times I don't want to interrupt you too, Sylk. Like, you just going to have to see it for yourself.
Oh wow. Well, shouts out to all the viewers. I
All
want
the
to send
viewers,
all my
yes.
I want to send all my love. I cannot see the comments right now, but hey, I'm rocking with y'all. You rocking with me, Silky Font. I will be delivering an album. This will be my third album. Each record is full of sophistication, grown lady, sexy, gangster, and definitely reality rap. It might not have been me per se, but I have a lot of experience and people that I know, it happened to them, it could happen to me, and it could happen to you. So I will definitely be bringing back the West Coast sound because I'm
Please do.
trapped out. Like
Please
I
do.
just can't.
Please
I
do.
can't do the trap, huh?
Yeah, well, Silk, I'm ready to do a song, and you know we got work to do.
Boy, 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 boy. I'm gonna be
We got work to
complete.
do.
I'm
So
telling you,
let's
we
get
gonna
it.
work. We are
Let's get it.
definitely we working right now, but
Amen.
I have to meet my deadline at the end of June to release this hotter than July project. So I'm very focused. My time is very limited because I'm just moving ahead, moving forward, so that
Makari,
I can
yes,
be focused
auntie.
to deliver the best album that I can give you for a third go round. You feel me? I
I
have
feel
to put
you.
mind,
I
body, and
feel you. I
soul,
can't interrupt my
and
book.
I'm excited about this project
Yes, yes.
because there's
You
so many
should.
doubters and you know people, they're like, oh, they're quick to tell you you're too old, you're too big, you're too little, you're too, people
Opinions,
don't really
opinions.
want to inspire you. So I'm definitely here to be an inspiration. I don't know what y'all been waiting on, boo boo, but you've been
Look,
waiting, and I'm here about to deliver. So
deliverable.
I ain't
Yes.
I ain't being funny because the COVID taught us that we all were isolated.
Yeah.
So when Silky can't get back to you, is because I'm working. I have to complete a mission. After that mission is complete, I holla because they
So
wasn't
sexy
hollering at
OG
Silk.
Little Mama, sexy OG Little Mama is commenting on in. It's all right at Silky Fine. Put it down for the song that I had bumped in the beginning of this jump. Y'all better know. Y'all better
Oh
write it
yeah,
down. Okay, so look, before you go anywhere, the question,
right.
okay, that I ask everybody that come on a stuck at a green light. Describe a stuck at a green light moment. How did you react and what is the outcome?
Now I can see all that.
Yeah.
Describe a stuck. I can see that. I can't see the comments, but I can see the video. Yep, I can see all that. It says describe stuck. One
That's
time I
crazy.
was stuck. I was stuck at a green light because
All right. I'm sorry. I got
I,
excited. Okay, I'm listening.
I can see that stuck at a green light moment.
Describe a
I
stuck
was
at a
stuck
green
at a
light moment, boo.
I was stuck at a green light on Crenshaw and 43rd. I had a hash blunt filled with some of that wedding cake, and I lit that blunt up. Pure hash blunt. I used to say that in my rhymes with Easy E. Smoking on the endo and hash. But anyhow, girl, that wedding cake was so sweet. It tastes like icing on the cake. It was so good, boo. I was stuck at a green light. The cars wasn't even honking.
Oh,
It was
I
like
didn't
they
got enough.
smelled the wedding
I
cake.
didn't
They smelled it. They smelled the wedding cake, boo. Nobody hunked. I was stuck at a green light, smoking wedding cake in a hash blunt, boo. I was stuck, and nobody hunked. That was
and
my experience.
I'm done. I love it. I love the experience. You know, doing this whole journey, like everybody got their own perception on everything to this question. The question is very, very just dynamic and wonderful because it could be answered in so many different ways, honey. Like I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So what
Yes,
else
yes,
to expect? Is
yes.
there anything else? Oh, and before I also want to ask you too, like I do want to know what was it like seriously working with these West Coast pioneers like Snoop Dogg, Sugar Free, Easy E,
Way this
and the
sounds.
one that I admire, like beyond Tupac, like you know what I'm saying? Like, come on with it. So, like, what? Come on, can you share the experience? What was they like? What was it like?
It was just pure excitement. It was something that I thought it would be like Keith Sweat, last forever. And it was just like the demise of losing Easy E. And then
Man,
soon as I get in the studio with
man,
Tupac I lost Tupac. Well, we lost Tupac. I want to
yeah,
say like we
yeah.
lost
That's where the
Tupac
club
like
is from Tupac.
7 months. Yeah, we left like 7 months after I worked with him. He was just gone. So it was just like both of those two were the greatest experience. It's like it's really unexplainable because it was
I'm
just a
sure.
part of
I'm
my
sure.
life that I felt like God put me in those situations. It was only God that allowed me to be at the short part of their lives, not knowing it was going to be the last time. But
Mhm.
I felt like I learned character from Easy. I learned character from Tupac. Tupac gave me the name Silka Valley. I ride with that
Silicon
name too.
Valley. I love it.
Silka Valley. He gave me that name. I still ride with it. The person that I really loved working with, that's still alive, that is a humble being that don't take no shit. Shouts out to my brother, Mr. McCain. Busy
Hey.
motherfucking Bone. I love Busy Bone. That's my baby brother. We still
Shout out
communicate.
to Busy Bone.
I
Bone
just
put
did
them
the record.
on.
Yes, I did the Fyne Shakur tribute with Busy Bone. It's on all the platforms. We just got back in the studio about 2 years ago. We did this record with each other. It's all over the internet, you know.
Yeah.
And that was a person that I really loved working with. Busy Bone, always the same,
I
even
met the king. I met
when
the
he was going through whatever,
Mhm.
it was what it was, you know.
Well, you know what? You are definitely appreciated. You are a West Coast great. You're a champion. You're a beautiful melanated queen who should be celebrated on your anniversary. Amen. Yes, the wedding cake is coming to you. And you better know it because this girl right here is definitely married to the gang.
To the gang, gang, gang,
And you
gang.
better know it, and you better know it. And I am just so honored to have you on Stuck at a Green Light. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. And I think tonight was epic. We touched on it, sis. We did that.
Okay. And I want
We
to
did
thank
that.
you. I want to thank you for having me. I love your show. Everybody stay tuned in to Forever the Realest, Stuck at a Green Light. You never know who's
Ah,
going to be on her show.
you
You never
never
know
know. People don't say
what's her
that.
topic going to be. So tap in, show some love. Let's support each other. Shouts out to all my West Coast bitches. I love all y'all. Miss T, YN Magnum, Elizabeth, Dominique, Little Mama, of course, Diamond,
Elizabeth, all of
Jan,
them is in the house,
Miss
girl. All
Tiny,
of them. I can't
Keisha,
wait till you see it
Auntie
again.
Yolanda, Auntie Sylvia,
Woo!
uh, all my ladies. I know I be acting funny because I want some different results. No, I don't act funny. I'm acting different because I want different results. But they know I love them. It's
Yes.
all hugs. When we get together, it's epic, and I love my sisters out here. Period. We too
Period.
beautiful to be angry. Shouts out to my homegirls in the set.
Mhm.
Hollywood, Carmen,
Yes.
Deb, Yogi. I mean, roll call.
Tasha
Lady
said,
Low.
thanks for coming out, Silky Fine.
I,
Tasha
I
said,
got
thanks
so
for
many
coming
of them. It's
out.
just like, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Shouts out to my niece,
Yes, she was definitely
Miss
represented.
Makara Johnson. I know you got to go to sleep.
Elizabeth. Yes.
But
Tasha.
yeah, shouts
Yes.
out to
So
everybody
many.
because I did
Yes.
a blast. I was like, I don't
Tony,
know
George,
who be
everybody.
watching.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yes, 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 yes. So
Yes.
thank you,
So,
boo.
Silky
I'm
Fine, you
about
know,
to. I got a 10:30 session. I gotta run to the studio.
And you look gorgeous, honey. You look gorgeous.
And
And
I'm
you know I had to
working.
crisscross it tonight. I had to
I'm in the
crisscross it.
studio. Okay. I'm in the
I'm gonna have to
studio.
play some of that Joan. I'm gonna have to play Romeo and Juliet.
I'm doing so much. That's why I'm in the gym. I'm working at my job and I'm in the studio. So it's like a lot of lemonade. No, I do not drink alcohol every day, only on the weekends.
Hey, it ain't nobody business. It
Now
ain't
I got to
nobody
tell the
business.
truth. I got to tell the truth. Because, see, before social media and all these live channels,
Yeah.
people would just be
Damn, fool.
exaggerating. They just be lying on people and they be having people thinking these people doing bad and this and that. And then you see them and be like, well, damn, it don't look like, damn, did the bitch have surgery? No surgery. All real, baby. All real. No
Beautiful,
surgeries.
beautiful,
So
beautiful.
I'm
Let them
just,
know it ain't no time
I'm just,
limit. You
yes,
make
I'm
the time limit.
excited.
You make
Yes.
the time limit, but it ain't no time limit.
It ain't, baby, on greatness. It's not a time
Yes.
limit. It's not an age limit. Like Aretha Franklin, like 70, when she wanted to get on the stage. It's like there's no age limit on greatness. So when you're creative, when you're talented, whether it's an artist, a hairstylist, a fashion designer, be all that, baby. Do not let anyone tell you what you can't do. And let them know that's what you ain't gonna do is listen to them telling you what you can't do. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to motivate. If
Yeah.
I can do it, you can do it. We can do it too.
Yes.
That's what I'm about.
Breaking news,
Wednesday.
breaking news. YouTube channel Stuck at a Green Light is available on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share if you care. Tonight it went down on Stuck at a Green Light. We tackled down stereotypes tonight. My girl, Sylky Fyne, West Coast legend, in cyberspace tonight with your girl, talking about the broken family. We looking at our culture in the mirror. It's going down. Wedding cake
Yes.
is on the horizon. My girl, Sylky Fyne, don't stop, honey. She get better with time like fine wine. Get it?
Thank you, boo. Definitely, we're gonna be
You
looking
be
up.
safe, and I thank you so much. You don't know, like you done made my life, honey. You
Oh,
done made
and
my
it's
life.
right back at you. And we will do another lunch date. That was so fun. I
We,
do
no, we
make
need to do
time
the
to eat.
studio day, girl, to get that song on in.
That too. I
I got
got
the
a
money,
lick.
I got the funds, I got the beat, I got everything,
Say
boo.
I got the makings of you. Definitely, babe. We're
Woman
gonna keep chopping
empowerment,
it
woman
up.
sisterhood. That's right, sis. This is what it needs to be. Thank you for being that bomb example. Just
Thank
thank you, Silk.
you.
Like this is definitely just you just I'm just I can't even just done.
And that's what make
No,
me
I'm not
feel
telling.
good. That's what make me feel good. My
I'm happy you
sisters,
enjoyed the show.
yes, definitely. So I love you. We
I love
definitely
you
gonna be
more.
hooking up and pull some more tricks out the bag and keep that good energy, positive light, motivation, inspiration. You want to be successful, isolation sometimes.
There, no, most times.
Mother
Positive energy, love to everybody out there. I'm going to end this
time.
wonderful Mayhem Monday night. I'm going to play Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on the platter just to get you wet. It's
Aw,
something you will never
never
regret.
regret.
And
It
it's
is
gonna be
gonna be above. This is what a bit. Yep. Little
I love
puffy
you so much,
shoulders.
man. Thank you so much. You are awesome. I also want to put out there too, like, trust me so much with Sugar Free and Snoop, girl. I love it. I love it. That
Thank
was
you,
one of my
baby.
favorite songs back in the day. You got to understand, I am a West Coast mother sucking citizen. Okay.
Right.
And I looked up to people like you. You know what I'm
And
saying?
one of my favorite ones to this day
You
is
know what to do.
still "You Got Beef with DPG." Then holler
And
at me. You got a mother problem with my niggas, then you got one with me. It's the S to the Y, the L. Just drop 3 keys as I flee to the homie LTs to make the magic. There's those that talk and those that make shit happen. So what you say? You want to speak? You got beef? DP serve the heat straight to the streets. Honey West, I make them shit complete. For them bitches talking this shit, be them bitches that get that ass beat. Dog. I love that verse still today. Shouts out, big Snoop Doggy Dog. But okay, I gotta get ready to get cool and go make some magic.
All right now, boo. Will you be safe? You know what I'm saying? And wait, you got my mic on my head like it's like a hell of a situation. You got me fucked up tonight.
We gotta hook up, boo. Love you. Thank you so much.
All right,
okay,
thank
baby.
you too. You have a wonderful night. Amen.
Okay. We'll be tapping in.
That's
okay, baby.
Guess what, y'all? You know what?
Thank you, listeners.
Yes, that's what's up, Sylky Fyne. And yes, I'm going to definitely roll out with Romeo and Juliet video. So let's get it popping. No, stop it. I just want to let Facebook and YouTube know that I don't own the rights to this music.
I do.
But I got the girl on here who
own the rights. Facebook, YouTube, the lady with the mo. You better look at the credits. You better go see that new revised credit list. And don't take our video off. You got Sylky Fyne.
You better tell these people. I had to leave it to the end.
I'm the lady in the video.
All right, now, Facebook, YouTube. I don't own the rights to this music, but I got the diva on here who do. Thank you so much, Sylky Fyne.
I love you. Thank you.
Baby. You have a wonderful night. Bless.
Okay, boo.
Boy, do you know what time it is?
Nah, man, but it's Sylk here.
Not with my daughter. Oh.
It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet. Yep, it's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet. Yep.
Since the first time I saw ya, I knew I was attracted. Reacted to the fact on how you make me act. Shy but sexy at the same time. All was on my mind was a little bump and grind. Usually I don't play it that close. You got to kick it with me before I serve you up with an overdose of this silky little mommy. Make you my man. I ain't got no love for nobody else but you. Cause you's my boo. I prove to you my love be true. So do you know where you're going to? Through thick and thin, baby, you all in. Time will reveal that my love for you will never end. My heart keeps ticking, no time for tricking. You who I'm picking, so lay me down and give me a good feeling. I'll treat you like my king, cause you're royal, and only give my love to you because I'm loyal. Escape with me, come over to my place. I'll teach you a few things in love making. Now I can't wait, I won't wait. So take me by my arms and rock me, baby, cause I'ma always and forever be your lady.
It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet. Yep, it's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet. Yep.
After our first night, you discovered who's the bomb is mommy. LA's finest with my top dogs all around me. Down to ride harder than Bonnie and Clyde with sexual healers, deep feelings. Baby, check my vibe. There'll never be a love like me that got your back in this industry, that got your back in these streets. So you don't have to worry about me on the creep. And I don't want you ever to try to play me cheap, cause I don't sleep around because it's sleazy. Good lesson taught by my big homie Easy. I got to compliment you on how you please me. Touch me but don't tease me. Now hold me tight and just squeeze me. And rub my body down, I'm feeling wheezy. And cuddle up to me, cause now I'm getting sleepy. But I'ma be dedicated to this relation. So stay away from all them cowards, so it cannot be player hated. Cause if you're with me, booty, keep it real. And if I catch you sleeping around, then I'm gonna have to chill. When you find good love, you best to keep it. I'm putting all my sisters up on game, so won't you peep it?
It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet.
I know I raised you better than this.
Does he have a job? How much does he make a year?
Boy, you need a belt on your butt, boy.
Don't you know it's past your bedtime? You better get your butt out of this car.
It's like Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb, this is what I bet. Yep, it's like Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, chill. I just had a dream. You was Romeo, I was Juliet, and we were being chased.
Well, who knows, baby? Maybe we were.
Romeo and Juliet. Hot sex on a platter just to make you sweat. You's about to get in something you will never regret. And it's gonna be the bomb. This is what I bet.
Man, what a wonderful, 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 epic, beautiful, great night. I had your girl, Sylky Fyne, in cyberspace with your girl, Forever the Realist. What's the business? I got a very, very, very great announcement to make. Yes, if you have been on Stuck at a Green Light, the show will be soon available on Roku. Yes, I will be coming out with more information on that. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you for coming in, tuning in with your girl. You know what I'm saying? It was just a wonderful, amazing, amazing night. If you are interested in any of the accessories that I am wearing tonight, you can go ahead and cop that jaunt. Yes, these beautiful earrings is on deck. Beautiful, and you better believe it. Yes, you got to coordinate. You got to do what's great. And this beautiful, beautiful bracelet, that's right now. It's at the bottom of your screen. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Bomb night tonight. Take care and share if you can. Holla.